Hello everyone, welcome to Aptitude Jab. This is a logical DI in which we are given a table with missing values. So it says that there are five friends: Adam, Bob, Charles, David, and Ivan. They visited a restaurant on 5 different days, and the table gives the split of the bills. Okay, so we are given some values, three values, two of the values are missing, and each of the columns has two values missing, and all the values are integers, and none of the missing values is more than 10% of the bill of that day. Okay, so from this we will get a range, right? So this is a question based on maxima and minima. Okay, so before we solve this entire thing, let us find out that what we need to do. So we are known, this is the total bill. Okay, so this is the total. Let us find the known amount that they spent. So known amount, if we add this, we will get 485. Okay, just add this. This is again 485. Okay, this is 440. Okay, uh, 320 and 425. Right. So these are the known amounts. Then if we talk about the unknown amounts of the remaining two people, that will be 110. This is 90. This is 100. This is 70 and 85. Okay, now we are given that all these values are integers and none of the missing values is more than 10%, right? So if we talk about the maximum value, and consequently we can find the minimum. So maximum is 59 because it is not more than 10%, so it cannot be 59.5, it has to be 59. If the maximum is 59, minimum will be 51. Okay, now 575, maximum can be 57, minimum will be 33. 100, 540, maximum can be 46, 54, and this you subtract, we get 46. Maximum can be 39, 10%, and this will be 31. Maximum can be 51, and this will be 34. Okay, so that's how we get the maximum and minimum. So this is what we need to find in order to solve the questions. Okay, now let us look at the questions. The first question is, what is the minimum contribution of Ivan in the total contribution of the bill on 5 days? Okay, so Ivan, just add these numbers. We get 300, 420. 420 is done. Now, if we have to find the minimum contribution, so we assume that he will contribute minimum on these 2 days. Okay, so minimum contribution will be 51, and then if we take 31, that is 502. So minimum contribution will be 502. Next question, what is the maximum percentage contribution of Charles in the total contribution of the bill on the 5 days? So we have to find the maximum for Charles and we have to compare with respect to the total. So it's a calculation base. This was easy. This is a time taking process. Okay, so let us find it. This is 405, that is fixed. Then we will try to find his maximum. So suppose he contributes maximum, he can contribute 59 here. If he contributes maximum here, he will contribute 54, and if he contributes maximum, he will contribute 39 here. Okay, so 98, 152, that we will get as 557. Okay, so 557 is the maximum that he can contribute. Okay, now we have to find that percentage contribution with respect to total. So let's just add this, these to add to 900, 900 and 1170, 2070, this is 2610. 2610 is the total. Okay, so let's just divide 557 by 26 and see. So 2 times, that gives 52, right? And then 27, that is 1 time, so 21 point something, right? 21, this is 20, this is 22, among 21.13, so if we see 21, right, we get 21.0. We are dividing by 26, not by 26.1. Okay, so we'll get close to 21.13. So that will be the answer that we will get. Okay, uh, sorry, this is something. We are getting 21.4 if we divide by 26, isn't it? So this will be slightly less than that, so 21.13. Okay. Next is, if David made a total payment of 500 on the 5 days, which of the following cannot be the difference between the total payment of Adam and Bob? Okay. So David, we have to find the total payment. Okay. So let us do one thing. We will just add this for David. So this is 160 plus 300, 460. Okay. This is 405, 465. So it says David made a total payment of 500. So that means he paid 400 on this day, 40 on this day. Okay. So if he pays 40, this value will be 50. Okay. This value is fixed as 50. It cannot be changed. Okay. So this is already 50. And then we can have a maximum and minimum scenario of 34 to 51. Okay. So this is 455. 455 is already fixed, plus 34 to 51. So that is the maximum that you can go. So maximum can be, minimum will be 489, maximum will be 506. So this is the range of payment of Bob. Now Adam is 465. Let us find the minimum. So if we assume the minimum, so he will pay 80 rupees in the minimum case. And if we take the maximum, that will be 105. So that can go from anywhere from 400 and 540. This is 80, so that is 545 to, if this is 105, that can go to 570. Okay, so that can be in this range. Okay, now if we take the maximum, so the difference will be somewhere in this range. Okay, so max 545 to 570 is this person's payment, and this is 489 to 506. Now these are, whenever these kind of questions are asked, we will find the maximum difference and minimum difference. So minimum difference will happen when he pays the lowest and he pays the highest. So minimum difference is 39. Okay, and maximum difference can happen when he pays the highest, he pays the least. Okay, so maximum difference is 81. So the difference will lie between 39 and 81. Now if you see the options, there is an outlier, that is 83. So in these kind of questions we have to find the outliers. Okay, so that is 83. 39 is the extreme case, then 59, 51, 72 both are in between, are possible. Okay, and 83 cannot be possible. Okay, next question is, each of the following cannot be the top contributor on all 5 days taken together except. So we have to find who among the following can be the can be the top contributor out of these four. Okay, so we have one thing that we have done is we already calculated the total for these five people. Okay, so let us use this total, plus we shall use the maximum and minimum contributions of these people. Okay, so let's just, so anyway, Bob is Adam is not given, so he is likely he can be the or cannot be. Let us see that what can be his contribution. So minimum is 80 and maximum can go up to 105. So his range is basically 545 to 570. That can be his contribution. Okay, so let's see Bob has contributed 405. His minimum can be 67 and maximum 108. So that can be 472 to 513. Okay, so he cannot be the top contributor because even if he contributes the maximum, it is less than the minimum of this person. Okay, now let's talk about Charles. Charles, the minimum will come as 77, and no, so three values missing. Minimum will come as 51 plus 46 plus 31. Okay, that is 128. And maximum will come as 59, 113, 152. So his minimum contribution will be 533 and maximum will be 557. Okay, now at this point let's take a pause. It says each of the following cannot be the top contributor, right, except, so that means there is only one person out of these four who can be the top contributor. Now if we see the value of Charles, right, we already know that he can have 557, which is more than 545. Suppose this he contributes to his maximum potential and he contributes lesser than this maximum. I mean, he can be 545 to 557. He can be less than that also, right? So that is why Charles can possibly be the highest contributor. So just mark your answer and then just end it, because it's a waste of time in the examination to check all this, because we have just figured out that this can be this his highest value can be more than the lowest value. Now this was not possible because his highest was even less than this. So let us verify, like if you want to check, so let's see this. So his contribution can be in the range 33 to 57. Okay, so his minimum will be 493 and maximum will be 517. Okay, and then we have this person, we this is minimum is 82, that is 502 we calculated in the first question, and maximum he can contribute is 98. So that is 518. Now if you see B, D and E, even if they contribute the maximum possible, they cannot reach this value. Okay, so this is the minimum possible, right? So we can have that Charles is the top contributor, Adam as the second highest contributor. Okay, so that is how we will solve this question. So Charles is the only possible contributor who could be the top contributor among these four options. So that is the solution of this set and the answers to the questions.